Shalom. I want to give honor and praises to Yahweh. Chala Bashir Kakodash, Davanas to the Asher Pastor Mr. Tommy Jesus Sergi, citations to the helpful that is spread in the forecast of earth. Seen by data bread of Romans 8, verses 1 to 39. Romans 8 and 1. Subheading reads, deliverance from bondage, which is slavery. There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Hamashiach Yahushua, who walk not after the flesh but after the spirit. For the law of the spirit is, it's like for the law of the spirit of life and Hamashiach Yahushua have made me free from the law of sin and death. Okay. For what law could not do, and this was weak, that it was weak through the flesh, the Most High sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for its sin condemn sin in the flesh, that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us who walk not after the flesh but after the spirit. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnally mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. And verse of the other day is Romans 8. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High, and that's pretty simple. Okay? If you're in the flesh, right, if you're just in your flesh, pleasing your flesh, okay, possessed by your flesh, right, to do the things of the flesh, to walk after the lust of the flesh, then you're not pleasing the Most High. Okay? I don't care what it is, okay? It could be the most innocent thing, right? You know? But if you give your time to fulfilling the pleasures of the flesh, right? You are not pleasing the Lord, okay? Because you're making your flesh your power, okay? You're allowing your flesh to basically possess your spirit, to possess your thinking, right? Take control of your purposes, right? Everyone's purpose on this earth is to serve the Lord. It's to ultimately do the will of the Lord, which everyone is doing in a way, but it's not in order, okay? To how it's supposed to be done, right? You know. I'll read this and let's see. And see, that's why those who are still under the control of their sinful nature can never please the Most High. This is why I use the word possess, right? When you're being possessed by your flesh, you allow your flesh to control your actions, okay? How you conduct yourself, right? Your life, okay? You're being ruled by your flesh, okay? It's what you see on a world scale. You see Israelites being ruled by the flesh, okay? But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. If so be that the spirit of the Most High dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of Hamashiach, he is none of his, okay? And if Hamashiach be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the spirit is life because of righteousness. But the spirit of him that raised up Yahushua from the dead dwell in you. He that raised up Hamashiach from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by his Spirit that dwelleth in you. Therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. For ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye should live. For as many as are led by the Spirit of the Most High, they are the sons of the Most High. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with the Mashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. The creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who has subjected the same hope. Because the creature itself also should be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most High. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together unto now. And not only they, but all ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves are grown within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what man sees, why does he yet hope for? But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. Our victory in Hamashiach. Romans 8:26. Likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. And he that searches the hearts knows what is the mind of the Spirit, because he maketh intercession for the saints according to the will of the Most High. And we know that all things work together for the good to them that love the Most High, to them who are the called according to his purpose. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, them he also glorified. What shall we say? What shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be for us, who can be against us? He that spared not his own Son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? Who shall lay nothing to the charge of the Most High elect? He is the Most High that justifies. Who is he that condemned? It is the Hamashiach that died. Yeah, rather, that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of the Most High, who also makes intercession for us. Who shall separate us from the love of the Most High? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? As it written, for that sake we are killed all the day long, we are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loves us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature should be able to separate us from the love of the Most High, which is in Hamashiach, our Lord. So I'll close it here. Again, I'll praise to Yahweh, Bashim, Shabashim, Rash, and that's what I'm saying.